Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome, one and all, to the final, yes, the final episode of TSCN Wrestling. All good things must come to an end. And indeed, this is one of those times. We still might do some stuff around here and everything, but we'll have conversations. We'll talk about things. But I am your manager, your commentator, and occasional wrestler, Samuel Lewis. And joining me, as usual, is my own personal Pat McAfee, Jacob Carpenter.
I don't know why I'm here. I don't even get paid.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good.
Me calling you my own personal Pat McAfee, he set the boundaries lately, too, with his comeback. So this ought to be insane. So we've essentially gone Super Smash Brothers. Everybody is here, including me having to spark up the unstable portal one final time in order to balance out how many people were going to show up. So one person is only going to show up for one episode of TSCN Wrestling, but given in her universe, she is the women's champion. I think I've pulled a proper thing by pulling someone from an alternate dimension of Monday Night Raw. So,
I think that's fair.
So, that being said, who are we talking about? Well,
I have no idea.
our first match is between Samara, who, when we were setting everything up, said, "Give me a challenge. I want a challenge. Don't go easy on me. Don't be nice. I want a challenge." So, that being said, I decided to reach across dimensions, find someone that would be appropriate, and indeed an alternate dimension version of... I'm having to remember how to do all this because it's been a while talking. An alternate dimension version of Monday Night Raw, aka the My Rise universe. I am pulling that champion out for her. So will she be able to fight that champion?
Probably not.
There's only one way to find out. Dang it, Jacob. It's good to be back. So let's get to the first match. Once it loads.
Loading times may vary.
They really do in this game. This member of the Forgotten Realms coming to make her final match in TSCN Wrestling. She wanted a challenge. What can I say? So I decided to reach across dimensions for a little cross promotion.
That sounds expensive.
Oh no, we've always had the unstable portal underneath.
Oh, okay.
I just had to...
Does OSHA know?
No.
Okay.
Of course they don't. Why would OSHA know?
They're live.
I don't care what y'all say.
I hope that's directed towards OSHA. That's an outfit. I may be too married for this angle.
The women's champion from an alternate universe, the My Rise universe to be precise, Sky Sharp, has decided to join us to give one of our wrestlers a little try. Give the indie circuit a recognition. So thanks to...
Hold on, a little bit thirsty.
Thanks to William Regal in that universe for letting us have their champion for a day. For those of you that don't know, to break the fourth wall, this is my Rise character. So,
Then you wear some very tight pants.
I mean, champion versus someone wanting to prove herself. Let's see what's going on.
Well, if she doesn't do it now, she never will.
Exactly. And she goes right from...
I like how she just walks up and is like, whack!
Yes. Straight boot to the face, not even bothering to even let things warm up. Seeming to use her legs as her weapons more than anything else this time. Samara is fired up. Right in the corner in the turnbuckles. Nope, Sky gets a reversal. Let's see if she can get her own momentum going now.
And that was a collision.
Yeah. And tosses her straight down. Fist and boots just going all over the place.
You know, for someone named Sky, she sure does head for the sky a lot in this match.
Apparently.
Oh, taunting. That usually doesn't go well in this business.
No, it never does. But this time she seemed to get away with it. Going for that leg and not being relentless at all.
And yet she gets back up and kicks with that very leg.
Yeah.
I don't think it worked all that well.
I know. Rolls out of the ring. Maybe that's a smart move. Gave herself enough breathing room.
And Sky is down. But she's back up.
Now keep in mind, this is a normal match. Countouts do matter, so they've got to get back in the ring before the 10 count or both of them are counted out.
And wouldn't that just be a sad way to end a match?
Throws her back in the ring.
Ref, stop counting. You know they're going to come back. And more taunting. So far, she's been the only one able to taunt and not immediately get punched in the face.
In our wrestling company, yes, that is exactly what's going on.
And the audience is lively.
Yes, as always. We love the energy of our audience. Went to throw her in the corner and got a reversal. She's taking her to the ropes. What's she planning on doing with her? Right in the gut. Right off the ropes. That was a nasty kick.
That's a bump she's going to be feeling for a while. But will she be able to get back up from that? Because it looks like in retaliation for targeting a leg, Sky is doing her own taunting and targeting the arms.
Indeed. I'll admit, normally in this place, taunting does not go well for you, but... Got all 10 beats in. That is insane.
But Samara is just right back up.
Yeah. It's almost like she can sense this opportunity and is trying to make the best out of it. Here goes the counts again. And from the chat, redhead on redhead, this fight is indeed on fire.
But not a soul is in this match. You know, from this angle, this looks way worse. More violent.
Yes. They're at
The
a
cameraman
6
knows what they're doing.
now. It's 7.
That ref got really slow on the
Tosses
counting.
her in the ring. Yeah, I know, right? And she goes for a pin. Kick out at 2. That almost was a fall.
I don't know. That was a 4 to me. It took 2 seconds for the ref to get started.
Who are you, Jesse Ventura? What?
I mean, come on. Now you watch that ref. She didn't hurry up and get down there. She was just like, la-di-da-di-da. Oh, I gotta do my job. That's like, it's the last episode, man. I'm not getting paid after this.
He counted 3, Cole. I'm telling you, he counted 3. Okay,
And more taunting.
No. I had to do it.
Now, how does the physics even work on that one?
Don't think about it too hard. She's sizing her up and kicks her. Can she do it? Is this it? And she does!
You gotta wonder, if this is their champ, just how well is their roster even gonna compare to us?
This is a woman trained in brutality by Rhea Ripley, trained in the supernatural forces of the WWE by Alexa Bliss. All of these people have trained her, and yet Sky took her out. This is amazing. What a way to start an episode.
Right? No. Eternal's got it figured out. Ref had to make sure the stripes are on right. That ref had to take it.
Make sure you pause that too. That way, that's not a bandwidth thing. But
oh, right.
I
got set to audio.
Chat only. Yeah, totally. I forgot to remind you of that before.
I always
Fourth
forget.
wall break. Anyway.
There we go.
Now, the second match. Let me set this one up. This one is the first setup of the tag of the Queen of the Ring tournament. We got a shocker when Grace Redskies made it and became Queen of the Ring. So she got her choice of whichever titles she wanted to go for. And she decided, instead of going for the singles title, she wanted to bring her adoptive mother in this and go for the gold together.
Now, this is not Bring Your Mother to Work Day.
It may be the best version of that, though.
Yeah, but if they lose, then they lost on a generational level.
Yeah. A vampire and a human versus 2 Khajiit.
But don't let their looks fool you. If you look at them and say, "Here, kitty, kitty," it won't end well.
They do have claws. Here they come, the challengers, because of the Queen of the Ring setup, Grace decided that the tag team titles is what they wanted to go for as a final statement of these two being together. It's actually kind of nice. I like it.
But a statement is only as good as their victory.
Exactly.
So, can they claim those titles? Who knows? Or is losing genetic?
Given she's adopted, I don't know how much the genetics get into the equation, but still. Plus, there have been reports that apparently she's been training, or something's been going on with Grace. People have been noticing something. But here come the champs.
Why are all these people training when we're just doing this for the last time here?
Go big or go home?
Well, they're going to go home either way.
Here they come. The Scarlet Judge herself and the Dragonborn. Protector of Morrowind and Savior of Skyrim.
But with it being two cats, they're dealing with a collective total of 18 lives.
That's your math degree speaking.
It's just 9 times 2, Samuel.
Introducing the challengers. And their opponents.
I like how the camera was like, let's look at the audience in the background a
It
little
does a
bit.
thing sometimes. Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. Referee, of course, getting the belt.
Oh, it's that same referee. Oh, man. You better count faster.
Here we go, the women's tag match. This is for all the gold. Sammy and Harani starting things off. Let's see where this goes. And for those of you that don't know, this is based on TSCN tag team rules, which means this does have knockout rules. Someone can be knocked out and eliminated as well. So either both sides of a team, both members of a team rather, get knocked out, and that's how you're eliminated, or you get the usual pinfall or submission.
And the champs are starting off strong.
There's some worry in the chat about how the glasses will fare. Weirdly, she makes them work well. I
think that might also be an OSHA violation.
And a tag. Sammy needs to get up before... too late.
Oh, that's just... Which one's the mother?
Sammy.
Okay, that's just taunting while beating up someone's mother.
You were in the campaign she was originally in. You don't know.
Shows how much I paid attention.
She gets her own with this as she starts to get her own momentum going. A vicious knee to the face. And there's the tag. And down she goes. Grace has her own vicious set of moves. She may be a human in the group that she comes from, but do not underestimate her. Now we've got a tag as they're doing a group move, and down. But a hot tag! Oh, man!
While taunting. Taunting has not gone well for our challengers.
Yes. Now she's going for a pin.
That ref.
2.
Well, I mean, that would have been 3 anyways, but
that
still.
wouldn't have been even close to 3. Too soon. They want this over with, but they're going to have to do some more work if that's going to happen. Just ramming her into the corner, showing no mercy whatsoever. And she's going for the pin, and Grace comes in and stops it.
Oh, now come on. Letting her do that.
That is part of the rules.
Well, then why even have a tag to begin with?
Although, to be fair, in these rules, she now can't come in and do that again until she gets tagged. There may have been a problem that they had to put that, otherwise you ran into infinity matches. Fourth wall back. Oh, she got for a sneaky roll through, but she kicked out.
That is one sneaky kitty. But Grace has taken a lot of boots to the face in her career, so she knows how to take a hit.
Indeed.
I don't know if she knows how to take that.
Oh, and this move, I cannot believe she's going for a submission and she lets her go. But the damage to her limbs has to be severe at that point. Slaps her down on the ground even. Stomps that arm. No respect from the acrobatic.
They have been dominating this match. They are showing why they are the champs.
Indeed.
But a hot tag spin. Was that wild taunting again?
Wild taunting, yes. Our roster cannot learn a lesson, I don't think. Neck breaker. Is that a neck breaker?
I think it's a neck
I think
breaker.
that's a neck breaker. I'm not good with move titles. You guys know this. That's.
Oh, did she just knock down her own partner?
A little bit of a miscommunication, but it worked.
That is what we would call child abuse.
Given what that poor girl has gone through, you have no idea.
That's called trauma.
Yeah, that is called trauma. That's called Vampire the Masquerade. But yeah,
That's also called trauma.
there's the tag. Excellent teamwork again. It's just thrown into the air. And then an elbow drop on top of
This
it.
could be it. But that ref had to make a dramatic pause before counting.
And that's a count of two. Kicks out.
Would have been 3 without the pause.
Right in the turnbuckle, face first. And multiple times.
And the audience is loving it. The crowd is just cheering them on.
And she gets a reversal. Picks her up and slams her down.
Did they plan that just to get him? Oh, no, she's just getting right back in there.
Yep. A German suplex. Now she goes for it. This is going to be enough, though.
Nope.
No, it's not. Kicks out at 1. Right in the back. Right in the spine.
They are going all out. But that is a dangerous spot to be. Right in the corner of the tag champions.
Yes.
And Mama's finally getting up.
Drop kick right in the stomach.
But she's taking so many boots to the face, I think she could take it.
She has, and she keeps getting up. Back in the corner, there's the tag again.
But these combo moves are going to be wearing her down.
Yes.
She has got to get a tag if our challengers are going to have any hope in this match.
Exactly.
That ref had to find that sweet spot.
It didn't matter much, though, because that was only a 1. Oh, baited her in.
Grace cannot get any momentum. She really needs to make that tag.
She's going up top. And
Oh!
nobody home. Kicks out at 1. What is it going to take to put these people out? Ref needs to get out of the way before something happens. Just tosses her out of the ring.
Oh!
Slides straight through.
Using her mother as a weapon. Oh, the crowd is loving it.
They are. Can you blame them?
Oh, more taunting. Where's that taunt?
She's sizing her up. She's trying to do something.
Oh. Oh, and that's not on the mat. That's on that hard floor.
Yes. She needs to get her back in the ring, though.
Uh-oh. Backbreaker.
And she slides back in the ring. Can Grace get up? Can Grace get up? She gets in!
Just barely in.
Just barely!
I still think the ref was slowing herself down. You know, Grace has got to get out of there. But she keeps fighting.
I know. She needs to get the tag.
There
Gives
we
her
go.
a disrespectful slap and the tag.
See, the champs are really making smart use of the ring, constantly trying to get them in their corner. While the ref just seems to be in the way. That poor ref. At this point, you gotta wonder if our challengers have that much left in the tank.
I know.
They've taken a beating.
They have.
This one's gonna hurt.
And face first after a stretch like that. Could this be it for Sammy? No, Grace comes in just at the last minute.
Ah, she had time.
Sammy's taken an absolute beating. You have to wonder at this point how much she's got left in her tank. She takes her up top. What is she going to do?
I like how she just gets her up there just to smack her.
And oh my!
Oh!
And Sammy is out. Now it's just Grace. And she may need some grace to get through this. No!
Whoa! That's a comeback.
Now it is just Kissa and Grace. We have a one-on-one match.
Grace, that was unexpected. I guess that finisher took a lot out of her. She's barely even able to get out of the ring.
Ah!
But
But
that's
even
it.
with that,
But you gotta admit, that comeback was something.
these ones retain, and still your TSCN Tag Team Champions.
The Cats. But with a match like that, I hate to be the ones going next.
Exactly. speaking of the ones going next. So,
Is it really us?
it is.
Ah.
So, at a convention a while back, Jacob had a conversation with actual Devon Dudley to crack the fourth wall just a tad. Had a conversation with actual freaking Devon Dudley,
Yes.
to which he ran a promo in front of everyone in that area, including the Hardy Boys, by the way.
Yeah,
ran
Hardys were there.
Ran a promo on you saying that we could fight them under our own stipulations. That way, whenever they kicked our butt, not the words he used, but you can guess, kicked our butt, then we would have, quote, no excuse.
That's a challenge. And as a warlord, I'm not going to back down from a challenge.
You are not. So, as a result, we talked about it and we went, yeah, let's do it. So, under Blue Lion rules,
Yeah.
your own set of extreme rules, Jacob,
Well,
we are going to fight against the Dudleys.
you got to understand, there's extreme, but extreme is subjective. Your extreme is my run-of-the-mill match. So I needed something I need to up the ante here. I'm a warlord, the Blue Lion. I'm not going to settle for just a bunch of bodies on the floor. No, they got to hurt.
And I run this company. You cannot just come up in my promotion and tell me that you're going to do that. So,
I got what I wanted, didn't I?
be quiet.
The following contest is a tag team Extreme Rules match.
And as always, look at that gorgeous specimen of a man.
Weighing in at 250 pounds, Warlord Jacob Carpenter.
The Warlord is here. First member of the tag, Jacob Carpenter, the head of the Blue Lions. He makes his way down to the ring. How do you feel about their chances, given that in the first outing with the Dudley boys, Bubba Ray Dudley, I had to think for a second for obvious reasons, Bubba Ray Dudley slams Samuel through a table in about 5 seconds.
So see, here's the thing. Those gimmick matches, they don't rely on skill. You just gotta get lucky, and they got lucky. But when it's an Extreme Rules match, there is no luck. There is beat or be beaten.
There is no tags, there's no anything. It is just go for it. I believe I did enable knockouts too. That way this wouldn't go. We might be in trouble if I didn't enable knockouts.
Yeah.
Like,
From Kentucky, weighing in at 151 pounds, the Boss, Samuel Lewis.
if someone says that they want to come up in their promotion and wreak havoc, of course a boss has got to step up to the occasion.
Yeah, but you lost last time. But, like the chat says, bodies are going to be hitting the floor.
They will.
We just can't actually sing the song because that's copyright infringement.
I have to do a clever dance with my fingers with muting desktop audio for you all and stuff, literally because of copyright.
Hello, that guy. I appreciate you wearing a tie to represent our colors.
Oh, yeah. We are a team after all. And here they come. Somebody get the tables. The Dudleys are in the house.
We're not getting tables. All right, it ain't that kind of match.
I mean, it is a Blue Lions match if someone reaches under that ring and pulls out a table.
Yeah, but nobody's going through the table. The table's going through them.
At a combined weight of
Yeah.
595 pounds, Bubba Ray and Diva, the Dudley Boyz.
Devon set this up, asked legitimately in real life for this match. So what were we gonna do? We had to do it.
I mean, if someone wants to volunteer to get their butt whooped, who am I to ignore that? They have no tables stipulations to protect them this time.
And who knows? Maybe when it comes to bully, somebody's gonna get busted open. And we're not talking about Sirius XM.
No, we are not. We're talking about ketchup.
With this being Extreme Rules, there are no tags. It's just everyone in the ring. And away we go. Let's see how this goes.
I like how everybody's just strutting like,
There's some animosity here. Of course there's some strutting going on. And
now
Bubba,
you hurry!
Bubba
Now! When
already-
I'm in the ring, you hurry! What the heck is wrong with you?
Poor Jessica Carr. And Devon already goes for a table and slams it right on Samuel's
see,
face.
This is why we were doing this match my way. We weren't doing that whole get through a table, this match is done. Okay? We ain't doing that. Because you send me through a table, I'm getting up. Okay? I have been thrown through a cage, and I stood back up.
And now Bubba Ray is getting a table. Tables all over the place.
You get that table away from me, boy. I forgot how busy these kind of matches were.
Yes, Devon having a little tete-a-tete with Samuel beside the commentary desk, but he throws it back in the ring while the Warlord is having a fun time with Bubba Ray. It's so hard for me not to say Bully Ray, guys, but
Yeah.
Bubba Ray.
I don't think he ever used bully in WWE, did he?
He did not. No, that's just his real name. So, down on top of the table, Samuel is being as brutal as possible. I don't think I've ever seen him be that brutal, actually.
Well, you do have to make it up to me for losing that last match.
Well, tweaking the neck. But now, Bully Ray showed what a beast he is compared to us. Samuel attacking the spine while Bubba just right down on the table. And that's the metal of the table,
That
not
is.
the wood.
But see, like I told you, you hit me with a table, I'm getting up.
And going straight over the top rope.
I'm still getting up eventually. You just give me a moment.
And now what is Bubba going after?
What?
Another table!
Now, that's just wasteful. There's a table right there, boy.
They are fans of tables, so it would make sense. And now he's going. What's he going for? Okay, I can do stick. We're making progress here. And right in the
Oh.
face.
Ow.
The legs.
He broke that kendo, and look at that. I get right back up. That's because Man, that fragile stick ain't got nothing on me.
I love how I try to fourth wall and you don't care.
Oh, what am I getting? I'm getting a kendo stick. I'm getting revenge. You whack me,
Right in the
I whack
face.
you. Stay down.
And Bubba Ray has a chair
Did
and
you just throw that at me?
throws him right in Jacob's face. And Samuel has a sledgehammer. He is using a sledgehammer on Devon Dudley and not being merciful about it either.
There is no time for mercy in this match. Look at what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing.
He's picking up the steel steps and throwing them off to the side. No, you have no. And then Bubba Ray picks them up and shows what you should be using them for, probably. Down on 2 tables.
And I'm still getting up.
Devon's sizing him up.
And he just stands there.
And Bubba Ray slams Jacob straight into...
We might be in trouble.
We might be in trouble, Jacob. And what's Devon going for? A ladder! Devon's pulling a ladder out
This
now.
has become a TLC match, the first ever in this industry.
This is indeed the first tables, ladders, chairs match ever in TSCN wrestling. And Samuel's going for a ladder. Devon's knocked it out of his hand, though, and throws him back in the ring. And grabs the chair. And knocks the chair out of Devon's hand and says no. Throws Devon around, but Bubba gets him.
What? And now I got a trash can. Why?
Jacob
Because I
has-
know what to put in it.
Jacob has thrown a trash can into the ring. Kicks out at 1.
Kick him in the head.
Samuel catches it and counters while Jacob's punching the daylights out of Bubba Ray.
Oh!
And he falls on him, and Devon Dudley is
What was that?
eliminated.
I don't even know what I did. Did I just kick him in midair?
I think you did. Now it's just Bubba versus Jacob and Samuel.
Why'd you hit me? Boy!
This is insanity. Counter after move, the desperation, the amount it still takes to take down Bubba Ray Dudley, even with 2 people.
Devon, you get out of here. You lost. You don't get ringside seats. You know what? Naturally, stay. Watch me kick your brother's butt.
Jacob's really getting into it now.
I am.
And Samuel pulls that chair out that was wedged in the corner so he can put it back at a better angle for himself, I guess. I don't. And 1, 2, and kicks out at 2. What's it going to take?
And I'm just over there getting mad at the ref.
You have the sledgehammer. I don't know if it's the one that he used earlier, but oh!
I want revenge. I'm going for blood.
And no mercy as he's just obliterating him with that.
This is why I'm the warlord. I will beat and keep beating. And then when you're beaten, I will beat you some more. Did I just throw that? Bubba got up.
Bubba got up.
Dang! He can take a hit.
He can. Tried to throw him on the ladder, I think, but missed.
How you doing, Devon? This may be one of the most barbaric matches that we have ever had. I need a minute. I'm going to take a walk.
Leaves Bubba Ray in Samuel's hands. Tries to throw him into the ring. Doesn't manage to.
I need this. No, I don't.
There are no countouts in this kind of match, so they just got to climb back in.
You hit me again! You have hit me with that chair more than Bubba has.
And Bubba Ray is taken out, knocked out.
By a combo of a DDT and a chair shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jacob and Samuel have beaten the Dudley boys.
We showed the boys why we're men.
I was not expecting this. Neither of us were expecting this. This instant classic.
I wasn't expecting me to just go bam with that sledgehammer over and over again.
Shows how brutal you are, Warlord.
That's how you conquer.
What could we possibly do to follow that? We're going to have to try.
I thought that with this match.
No. We have a second tag team championship, though, because both the King and Queen of the Ring made this decision. Let me set it up for you guys. So Kent became King of the Ring in our other match.
I mean, he can call himself king all he wants. But what's a king to a warlord?
And he had the choice. Fight the champions as a duo or go for the solo championship. He decided, let's go out as a duo at a blaze of glory.
No, he decided he couldn't handle him one-on-one, needed help.
Getting the Pat vibes well, Jacob. Keep going. Fourth wall back. So.
And he's bald.
The team of Ritual Misery versus the team of the champions, the former champion and the current champion, which then became a tag team and became full-on champions, are now defending their title.
Now we both know why Donovan lost his title. I wore him out in the cage match. Loosened him up a bit. He looks like a Triple H wannabe. Oh, and everybody goes kung fu fighting.
I did not. Hold on. I've done a thing, and I
What'd you
have
do?
to fix it. I forgot to set this for a titles match because Samantha would not be saying that if this were. So let's fix this. It's not an episode of TSCN Wrestling if we don't have one freaking error in the entire thing,
I
right?
blame you.
You should blame me. I'm literally the one setting it up.
That's why I blame you.
Thankfully, we didn't get into the commentary or anything before we really noticed. And set it back to Samantha. There we go. Now we have set it up properly. Better. Take two.
Yes. Is he barefoot?
He is.
I question his fashion sense. This is the look of a man that has realized the floor is cold.
First, our challengers, Ritual Misery.
Well, I'd be ritual misery too if I had to walk on rocks like that.
The man they call the Madness, Anthony Lemos, and the man that they call Sinister, Kent Fuller. People that will have no scruples, have no mercy, and have no cares. They will do whatever they want in order to win.
And yet they still look like generic background characters in a Marvel movie.
And here come our champions. Literally.
It's indoors. Why are you wearing shades? Oh, right. Because your outfits are so bright, it's actually blinding you otherwise.
Donovan Atkinson and Big Voice Jay.
You know, for a guy named Big Voice Jay, I haven't heard him speak.
Yes, you have. You just don't realize it's him. Anyway.
I probably need to recommend a tailor for him. That suit looks way too tiny.
Sending it over to Samantha Irving.
The following contest is an elimination match, and it is for the Men's Internet Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 465 pounds, the Madness, and their opponents at a combined weight of 480 pounds.
Here's Jessica Carr taking the...
She's very quick at taking the titles.
Yes. Here we go. Let's see who the tag team champions are by the end of this one.
Now, these four better give us one heck of a match. We have gotten banger after banger tonight.
After banger. Yes.
And the audience will be going for blood if we don't get that again with two people, one of them holding two different titles.
Yes. Which was the same with the last tag team match. Literally both of those teams. So right now, these ones have the women's championship and the tag team championship. Can this pattern be broken with the champions? We'll find out tonight. And what a move.
That's some great coordination from our challengers.
Yes.
Because that's one thing I think they're going to have the advantage over with, because really the champs were a team that just kind of got hodgepodge together. Whereas these two have been working together for a long time.
They have. They have known each other for a long time.
So you got to wonder how much that's going to play into this.
Right in the face.
That kick would have been harder if he was wearing shoes. I mean, you heard that.
Right face first into the turnbuckle. And remember,
Did he just... Why? Okay, why are our tag people attacking each other? First you're hitting me, and now look at this.
they will do anything to win. I said it. I meant it.
But the challengers have been really taking control of this match the whole time. But
yeah.
that can change at any moment.
The champions need to find some momentum, and I may have needed to finish that sentence quicker, as it seems like they might be finding some.
That could be it.
And there's the tag. As Jay gets to come in now. Gets out of the way.
That missed more than JD missed Ivar. We wish him a speedy recovery.
We really do. Freaking champion.
Breaking character for a bit.
Yes.
That was just... My gosh.
You'll hear my thoughts on the episode of TSCN Wrestling whenever I release it. But right now, yes.
I couldn't get up watching that.
Uh-huh. Taunting again. Here we go again with the taunting. None of our roster seems to learn.
And the Karate Kid is going at it.
A master of the martial arts.
That
and
has to smell. I mean, feet right in the face. Oh. Big Voice Jay might be going mute after that one.
And Kent gets his own little taunt in, but it actually, for one, and
Nope.
now, yep,
Spoke too soon. He's in trouble.
going for the leg. Smart, given that's his strongest weapon.
You know, I think that also happened in the Karate Kid.
Probably.
They went for the leg.
Knee to the gut. That is not good. There's the tag. Donovan coming in now, being able to be a bit fresh for a bit. Slams him straight down and goes for the pin. And kicks out at 2. His partner didn't even bother to try to get in there to help him. He knew. He knew he was getting out of that.
Either that or he's like, I ain't getting in there. Because you gotta wonder, you know, how well equipped is either of these two, in handling champions? Because I don't think they've had a match with a champion yet.
Plus, Donovan taking out his frustration. Some say that the whole reason that Donovan lost his championship in the first place is because of Kent's Money in the Bank cash-in.
Some would say that. I wouldn't.
Because if it had just been a match between him and Jay, his track record with multi-man matches has not been good. One-on-ones, almost unstoppable. There's a hot tag.
I beat him in one of those multi-man matches, just so you know.
You did. I said almost.
And just a brutal assault. Is she just smacking him in the face?
Why do you think I just cracked? So now he...
Now you gotta wonder at that
So
point.
now
The ref
Kent
is just
is
like,
out.
stay down, stay down. Like, this ref is biased, okay? Biased, okay? Because she takes her time in the first, like, 3 matches until I'm the one making the pin. And then this one, she's just smacking him down. How did he jump that high?
Now, I will say that Amos is a monster. That unbridled rage inside of him is something that he is known for. We'll have to see if he can possibly fight through 2 people in order to get the championships or if they're going to keep them. This is a rough situation for
It is.
Anthony.
But we have seen, you know, a very nice comeback. Even though our challengers in the women's division lost, they had one impressive comeback that come out of nowhere.
True. If he can take Donovan down and make it a one-on-one match, he might still be able to do this. But if he keeps taunting, that's not going to be a good way to do that.
But he is still keeping on the offense. But
To say the least.
he can't afford to lose control of this match.
He can't.
Like he just did.
Tossing him in the corner. Their corner, to be precise. There's the tag. Tossing him up and over. And now Jay is the legal man.
Getting out of that ring might have been the safest option for him. Never mind.
And is he going to... Right on the hardest part of the ring. That
There-
cannot be good. Now remember, there's still a count out here.
And hello to you in chat. Auden? I
Yeah.
may have butchered that.
Auden.
Okay.
You're good.
Now here's the thing. Jay does not actually have to get back in the ring in time because of there being both of them.
They have champion's advantage. You are completely right. They could totally manipulate this situation if they wanted to. They may not
Now-
have to. Is he going to get
you're
up?
slowing down.
And 10! There it is!
Here are your winners, and still the Men's Internet Tag Team Champions.
Donovan and Jay, the champions, they retain. So now Jay is still the men's champion, and Donovan is still the tag team champion with him. 2 people that started as rivals that have now found great success with each other in our final episode.
Right? Yeah, that ref was just smacking him across the face. Like, bam! That ref is smacking him more than the champs. That ref... Fire that ref.
This is our last night. What do we... What, do you want me to bring Charles in here or something?
You know what? I'm done fighting. Give me a ref shirt.
If we had thought about that, I could do that. But...
Because at least... Okay, I might smack him too, but I come... You come knowing I'm going to do that.
Keep going. Keep going. I've got a lot to set up for this next one. It's huge, so by all means.
What kind of process was there in hiring someone that is smacking our superstars, delaying counts, having to go, oh, I'm sorry, I gotta get comfortable before I lay down on the mat and just pat it? But we've got ourselves an 8-person match coming up with a lot of people whose names I sort of need notes in order to understand who they are.
Thank you for doing that. It is really hard to talk and do this.
So maybe what you're saying is I probably should hit you with like rapid fire questions and stuff like that.
No, that's definitely what you should not be doing.
And speaking of hitting you with questions, why did you think it was a good idea to keep hitting me while I was hitting on Bubba? Okay? Bubba would have gone down sooner if I didn't get hit in the daggum head in the process of beating on him. But anywho, that was by far one of the best matches that we have seen in a long time.
It really was. They are just showing up. I don't know. To break the fourth wall for a second, I don't know if the computer knows that this is going on, so they're like, nah, we'll give them a bunch of bangers for their last thing or not. But either way, goodness.
Well, you know, any match that I am in is an automatic banger. Hell in a Cell, Elimination Chamber, Battle Royale. I never fail to impress.
Speaking of a battle royale, we got two of them tonight. This one is the first of the two. We've got the men's division showing off because I want to make everything fair and have everyone here. So it was either make so many matches, we're here for 5 hours, or
we had to figure out something for the people not talented enough to get their own match to do.
Those Pat vibes, I swear.
Making it hard to stay in character.
Yes. You will see the people that are in this battle royale. It's essentially the rest of the men's division, with an exception that we will get to in a bit, who is not happy, I might add. But we'll take care of him in a bit. This is the closest to a Royal Rumble we can get, because you can't set those up in this game, or I would have.
Is an 8-man battle royal. Making his way to the ring from the Netherlands, weighing in at 230 pounds, RIG.
Renegade making his way.
That type of pasta?
The delivery man from the Netherlands. He's got a package for you. And that package is pain.
I don't know. He just looks like the kind of guy that delivers packages for Amazon on a bicycle.
He does deliver things on a bicycle. That's what this whole joke is. Only it's food.
Oh, so he's DoorDash.
Kind of.
Where's my delivery? I had victory dinner waiting for me for about 30 minutes. You are not getting a tip. Okay, no, you're getting a tip because I'm kind enough. Always tip the wait staff. But you're not getting a good review.
And not all these characters are based on people that I either stream with, have streamed with, have associations with, or things like that. Or characters I have played in video games for the women's division. So.
And I'm just winging it.
Yes.
Which was what I ordered. Wings, mind you.
Final episode, but all the other episodes are on YouTube. If you want to start from the beginning, go through. So, the second member of Game Night making their way into the ring now.
From Canada, weighing in at 216 pounds,
A dude that thinks he's Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
Commander Crudge making his way to the ring. A man who believes in the glory of battle and the honor of it.
He looks a lot like that dude from the last match. Maybe it's because they're both bald.
The great part is that unlike Michael and Pat, where we have to wait for social media to give us the cam, they just get it all the dang time. So they get to see how many times you crack me per second.
Yeah. Oh, he revealed his left hand. It's just like the right one.
from Canada, weighing in at 221 pounds,
It's Casey Jones from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Who it actually is the Bone Collector from Canada. another member of the mysterious organization that made their way into our place, the Black Butterfly
So
Society.
he's Canadian Casey Jones. Casey Jones, eh?
Why do I try?
I almost had that one. Which they actually don't say A that often.
I know. I have a collection of them at this point. so I can confirm that.
I've actually got a friend that I meet up with at conventions a few times. We've hung out a few last year from Canada. Who is also a Blue Lions fan, mind you.
Nice.
Yep. Fix your outfit, Canadian Casey Jones.
And representing the Disciples from Kentucky, weighing in at 223 pounds.
Another generic looking dude with a shirt that's one size too small.
Rude Danny Lewis makes his way down to the ring. The man who has said during this entire process, why are we here? Why are we wasting our time with this? Sure, I guess since my son's the manager and my wife's doing it as well, I guess I can do it.
I mean,
And
you gotta wonder. His son's the manager. His wife's a champion.
Was the champion.
Was a champion. Why is he still a loser?
And from California, weighing in at 200 pounds,
Final time for him to prove if his helmet's technology can literally win him a multi-man match or not. He's not done that bad, honestly, with singles matches, but multi-man matches have been an interesting thing for AI Bill Minks.
In that he just hasn't done well in them. I mean, look at him. He doesn't really look like a fighter kind of guy. He looks more like the kind of business guy that goes in there, flounders during a meeting, and then you realize that whole meeting could have been an email the entire time.
You have no idea how close to the character design that is. There's so much background to why he looks this way. But now he has the FML technology, the fighting machine learning technology on his skull. Let's see how well it does for him.
Yes, let's hope it learns how not to lose.
and representing the Villagers from Kentucky, weighing in at 228
Oh, and the mullet's in town. Watch as the Florida man enters the ring.
Kevin Draper makes his way one half of the VFD, guaranteeing, or at least they constantly do, that the place will be burnt down, whether metaphorically or genuinely. We've never quite understood. Mighty Michael Mays making his way to the ring. A varied... A varied career in TSCN wrestling, both wins and losses. He's had some amazing matches over this entire
I guess you
run.
could say sometimes he just came up short.
God.
And their opponent from Georgia, weighing in at 270 pounds,
Madman Shay Jones making his way to the ring. A man so happy we had to strap a mask to his face just for everyone's safety.
No, it did not have anything to do with COVID. But his eyes are hiding the effects of crack.
Looking through literal rose-colored glasses.
Bloodshot eyes. Red's a great way to hide them.
I don't know why you have these claims. These are unsubstantiated claims, and you know it.
I am a valid source for the things that I make up.
So you're like John Hodgman, then. Now, if you expect us to call every single bit of this going on, you are insane. Anyway, we will call it as we go. For those of you that don't know how a battle royale works, there are no pinfalls. There are no submissions. You have to eliminate someone by throwing them over the top rope, and their feet have to hit the ground on the other side. There's no other way to get someone out of this match.
Well, we've got them throwing them into the ground down, but we're trying to get them out of the ring.
I think they're trying to wear each other out. Trying to see if there's any patterns emerging.
And Bill's taking a break in the corner alongside Canadian Casey Jones. Oh, the guy that looks like the guy from the last match is hitting the dude that came with a biker helmet. And the Florida man is down. Bill is getting up. And he stayed up.
Tosses him to the corner, and now Bill is trying to get Bone Collector over the top.
Will he beat Canadian Casey Jones? No, he won't.
Some vicious chops from Michael to Bill now.
And Michael.
Meanwhile, Danny's trying to get Renegade over the ropes.
Oh, yeah, that's happening. One hit wonders going at the pasta guy. And the Florida man has Casey Jones down. Apparently, Florida and Canada don't mix. And he's just going after everybody. Apparently, he doesn't like DoorDash either. But Canadian Casey Jones is not having it. Oh, and helmet versus mask. Cracked versus cracked up software. And Florida man taking a break, and Renegade, I think that's Renegade, decided it was time to make a delivery.
All of these people are just trying to... Oh, no! Crutch gets his own team member over the ropes, and then Shay gets thrown. I don't even know who threw Shay over the ropes. It happened so quick.
Oh, I didn't even notice he was gone. A lot of people, a lot of bodies are flying.
A lot of bodies hitting the Florida quota. And now Commander Crutch is trying to get Bill over. Can he get it? He's got him over. So now if he can just get him on the ground.
Oh,
No.
and Canadian Casey Jones is in trouble.
Bone Collector's being pushed by Danny. Can he get him to the ground? And no! Fights him off and he steps back into the ring.
And now DoorDash is going after a guy that looks like he works for Elon.
Renegade. And he does. Renegade eliminates Bill.
And Bill ain't too happy.
Commander Crudge is taking a break in the corner while everyone else is just fighting each other.
Well, isn't that what a commander does? Takes a break while everybody else does the hard work.
Oof. I have some friends that will enjoy that joke. I can hear them laughing from miles away.
And then Michael falls to the ground. But thankfully, Michael has the advantage. He has less distance to fall. Oh, Danny's gone.
Danny got thrown out by, I think it was, and now Renegade's out.
Deliver my wings!
They're falling out too fast for me to even.
And like the parody, I can only count to 4. We have 4 people in the ring whose bodies need to hit the floor.
We do have some people in the chat saying they think Bone Collector might have this. Let's see if that's.
Well, I mean, he has worked with the Canadian Ninja Turtles. Of course, they're not turtles, they're gerbils. But nobody tell them that.
Bone Collector trying to get Kevin over the ring. Excuse me.
Now this is easier to call because there's less people to talk about.
Exactly. Well, Commander Crudge does a dance over Bone Collector and then smacks him in the head. The utter disrespect, and
But
Bone
Canadian
Collector's
Casey
not
Jones
having
is
it.
not having it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Going to do his own move on him? That is the disrespect.
Only the Florida man would think of something like that.
When you suddenly realize that one person has Rey Mysterio's moves and the other one has Dominic's.
And speaking of which, Michael's
Kevin
out. Now that
eliminated Michael.
We might want to check on him. That was quite a fall from his stature.
So far, the prediction in the chat might actually come true. Let's see. But fights him off at least. But now Commander Crudge tossing him over. And no, he fights him off. Is he gonna? He does. He gets back in the ring.
Florida man's really going at it.
Gives him a flip.
And Commander Crudge taking a break. I guess that break dancing just took a lot out of him. Kevin is clearing house.
He really is.
But isn't that what the Florida man does?
Oh, and he's
Oh!
out! He just tosses him straight out. And wait, Commander Crunch has him on the ropes. Is he going to get in? He does. So now it's a 2-man match. Whoever can get him over the ropes, that's who wins.
And now Crudge's just like, I'm just going to stand here and look at your mullet. How do you have that much hair when I have none? And of course the rebuttal is a smack to the face.
Several smacks to the face, to be precise. And he tries to hold on, but that's not going to work. Trying to wear him out before he tosses him over, I think. Probably a good strategy. Right in the face!
But all it takes is one good move and you're over the rope. And the tide's changing. Because here's the thing, the Commander has not done a lot of fighting this whole match. He's taken a lot of breaks.
He's been smart almost. Is he?
There we go. By working smarter and not harder, he ended up winning the match.
Yeah. Nothing you can argue about.
Oh, but he's hiding that left hand again. I agree. I mean, look at this 2.5-star match. That's because you were lazy half the time. Hiding in the corner and then thought, I'll just break dance.
The audience not liking it either. They clearly had a favorite in this match, and that did not happen. Third place isn't that bad, though. Okay, so.
Yeah.
This one was interesting.
I agree.
Will found out we were doing a battle royale, but the problem is I couldn't get Will inside the battle royale because it had to be 8 people. After, I'm going to be honest, while I sat in my chair, I probably fell asleep half the time.
You tend to do that.
He asked me, especially when people just yell at me. I don't like people storming into my office at my promotion and just yell at me. But he said, anybody, give me anybody. I will take any match. Really now.
You know, you may not like it, but you seem to respond very well to yelling.
I mean, so here's how this is going to go.
Oh, he ain't fighting that guy.
He is not fighting that guy. We are going to give him a random match. And when
Yeah.
I say that, I mean I am literally going to press the random button. We do not know who Will is about to fight until I press this button. And I reserve the right if we go, you're going to close your
Yep.
eyes. So it's got, okay, so I'll be the only one that will know. Okay. If I don't like it, I can press the button again. But otherwise, oh, that's interesting. Okay.
I'm hoping for me.
We'll let it happen. Will versus
That guy.
whoever it is.
Is it good for me to look now?
You are now safe.
All right. So I have no idea who is going to be in this match.
But first, the person that we do know is in this match.
The following contest is scheduled for
I mean, I like the colors blue and green. I just don't like them here.
220 pounds, the Phenom.
Like, I don't know if it's too little blue or too much green.
Willie Scott, the head of Game Night, makes his way to the ring. He talks all the time that he is one of the most important people in TSCN wrestling. I don't know about that, but...
I mean, the audience ain't really reacting now that much to him.
I don't know, there was one guy in the back that liked it.
I mean, one guy in the back. I mean, that guy bought cheap seats. He's obviously not all that devoted. I mean, if he really liked him, he would have been right up in the front so he could meet him. Instead, that's where my fans are.
But who did our randomizer pick? Well, interestingly enough,
A guy who has no idea who Hook is.
And his opponent, representing
Former WWE champion.
India, weighing
Former
200
member of a 3-person air guitar band.
Jinder Mahal is the random choice that the computer picked. A man who has been a WWE champion, a man who honestly talks as much crap as Will. If this had to be a matchup, let's make it a proper matchup. I think the computer chose well in this particular situation, weirdly enough.
I agree with the audience. Wrestling trunks and a scarf. Is he trying to stay cool or stay warm?
Stay both.
But don't hinder on gender. He has been a champion.
He has.
Former United States champion. Former 24/7, 7-Eleven, I-95, and Kentucky champion.
You are correct. He did do that a couple of times, didn't he?
He lost it on the plane.
I remember.
And that's why he's here. He's like, I lost the title, I might as well go fight.
Yes. He lost it to R-Truth. He might as well.
And then, because the WWE did not know how to manage this wonderful talent, we scooped him up for this match.
Yes, that is exactly what we did. We're going to say that. And right now he's showing what a wonderful talent he is by beating the living snot out of Will.
He's making Will look like a jobber, much like he was when he was doing air guitar.
And a kick out at 2.
And remember, Will asked for this.
Yes. I'm sure if he can walk, he'll come back to my office later regretting it, but
But
until
it'll
then.
be closed because we're no longer doing this. As often. Maybe never. Probably sometime in the future.
Taking in the audience's, not admiration, but...
I think he just wanted the audience to look at his nipples. I mean, why else would you pose like that? I mean, he's got a good physique.
just stomping and kicking and just being utterly disrespectful.
I mean, he did let him get up.
But Will actually fights back and gets him.
That didn't last long.
That did not. Keeping him down. Wait! Someone's interrupting. Who is interrupting?
Whoever it is, the crowd's going nuts.
And Commander Crudge just smacked Jinder Mahal with a chair, helping out his boss, Will. He just helped his faction.
And she's... Ref! Do your job!
She did. She just tossed the chair out.
Yeah, like after it's been in the ring for 5 minutes. I mean, already our poor boy Jinder got hit by it.
Oh, he's our poor boy, is he?
Oh, come on. He was a great catch.
I haven't announced I'm siding him.
Look at this performance. He's got his name on his butt, for crying out loud.
Got him in a hold. Is he going to tap? Lets him go. Sizing him up. And reversal.
And Will's going at it.
He is.
Makes you wonder if maybe that chair shot was enough for him to turn things around a bit. Which the ref should have called that, but I don't know what she was doing.
An uppercut that knocks him straight to the ground, but even then he keeps getting up. Now he's got him going for the pin. 2 kicks.
Jinder's still fighting. But he's taking some damage.
Will taunting him, and for once, a taunt that gets off without a hitch. Slings him around like he's a rag doll, but brings Will over the top rope and now punches the daylights out of him. And knocks him down.
And they're... Will's done an excellent job keeping control of this match for the last few minutes.
Yeah. They have to keep an eye on the count out, though. Tosses him back into the ring.
Oh, and more taunting. Let's see if that goes well for him. Bold strategy.
Now he tries pinning again.
Gotta pause. Yep.
And
Oh! That was...
so close.
That was like a 2 3/4 right there.
Yeah. Maybe that chair shot earlier really did do some damage.
But then you gotta wonder, can Will actually win a match on his own if he needed to have someone come in and help him? Like, look at Jinder. He's doing this all on his own. And he's just smacking his leg. And he wins, but did he deserve it? I don't know.
Controversial. Really controversial getting that help.
You gotta wonder if he planned this. I mean, he barges into your office, demands a match. He probably had Commander Crud waiting the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. Ridiculous.
And in the back, too, mind you. He came up and hit him in the back.
Yes.
What a... Of course, it's a cowardly way to go. This is a dude that in the last match won because he stood in the corner for like half the time. We should be calling him Commander Crud is what we should be doing. All right, what we got next?
Our second battle royale for the women's division this time.
Yes, the women's version of the match where we had to get everyone in, but we didn't have anyone special enough to give them their own match.
I would watch, considering one of the people that's in this match, before you start saying that phrase.
If you put my wife in this match, I'm going to smack you.
No comment yet?
That's the wisest choice of action right there.
There's the comment.
You bastard.
Sorry, not me getting into the music that's playing that you guys can't hear.
He's vibing.
I am. An 8-woman battle royale consisting of vampires, trolls, undead, people
Actual
from
trolls, not the people on the internet.
yes, people from the Forgotten Realms, a denizen of Baldur's Gate, a woman with gauntlets that does know how to use them. A gnome, a tiefling, all sorts of people are in this match. It is going to be one heck of a match. Amongst others, Auden, amongst others.
The following contest is an 8-woman battle royal. Making her way to the ring from part
You know that hat had to have been specially made.
From what I hear, she found it and cut the holes in it. But
That makes
anyway, an adventurer. In fact, a denizen of the Forgotten Realms town known as Baldur's Gate makes her way to the ring first. A warlock, although according to TSCN wrestling rules, you are not allowed to use your magical powers inside of a fight. We make it fair.
But you gotta wonder. I mean, she's got horns. She could just headbutt someone.
I think she has before.
How's that not cheating?
What are we gonna do? Have her saw him off?
Yes! This is wrestling. These are not weak people.
Then they can take a couple of horns.
Yeah, and Jinder can have a second person entering his match and hit him in the back with a chair. At least when I hit people with weapons, it's matches where you're allowed to have weapons.
Well, yeah.
And from out of this world, the Hunter!
Savis, an undead hunter from Azeroth, makes her way to the ring. In her usual, very slow manner of making her way to the ring.
Well, no wonder she's slow. I mean, look at that. She's covering up her eyes. How can she even see where she's going?
She's just that good.
I don't know. I mean, she could probably walk faster than the referee if she took the blindfold off. Of course, the ref is that slow with her eyes actually looking at things. But at least in this match, we don't need a ref.
We don't?
Which means we don't need someone to do their job. Tacos. I'm thinking tacos for dinner. It's a good day for tacos. Ooh, speaking of food, it's chicken week this week.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
all the restaurants are doing like special chicken related dishes.
Oh,
I'm gonna get one tomorrow. It's a chicken waffle.
nice.
I never had the chicken and a waffle, but I hear it's good.
I have always wanted to have that combination, but considering my addictions class, I chose giving up sweets for the semester. I have to wait.
See, I have a similar story, but it's just because I was fat.
Well, yeah. Yeah. You have now made that joke in both pieces of content that we have recorded today, just so people know. If you listen to Going Through Who, this will sound familiar.
At least I'm consistent.
Apparently.
I know how to make a running gag too.
Oh, did you catch on the undead person had that entrance? Yeah. Sometimes I have to hit the nail right on the head.
Which, by the way, the dead man's brother is now a governor near us.
Yes. Janselli, a gnome mage from Azeroth, makes her way into the ring.
She may be a gnome, but she's still taller than Michael.
Well, the unstable portal that pulls people from dimensions that's right underneath the arena.
Don't tell OSHA.
It does, don't tell Ocean, no. It does some interesting things when people come through. Janselli has had her quite a reputation. While she has not gotten any titles, she's gotten plenty of wins under her belt.
Well, how can she have a belt if she doesn't have a title?
She's wearing one. You can see it.
That's how a way to wear a belt. Belts go around the waist. Hers is like under her boobs.
And from out of this world, the warrior princess, Joe Burt.
Joel Burt making her way to the ring. A troll from Azeroth. Her and Savis make their own tag team known as the Horde, but they have to go solo tonight.
Yes. Will they turn on each other?
They've done it before. They have said in interviews that I've asked them about things.
Oh, she barefoot too.
Yeah.
Like the karate dude. He lost too. Now, fun fact, because she's blue, I tried to recruit her for the Blue Lions, but she wasn't interested.
Interesting.
Speaking of which,
Yes, speaking of the Blue Lions, unintentional, but good go through.
the winner of this match,
You'd think you were married to one of the combatants or something. Rebecca Carpenter makes her way to the ring. The Bruiser, we call her. Those gauntlets of hers she knows how to use, and she is not afraid.
you call
to
her
use
Bruiser.
them.
I call her Wifey.
Yes. TSCN
If
Wrestling
I call her the
calls
Bruiser,
her
I
the
get in
Bruiser.
trouble.
Oh.
And, you know, happy wife, happy life. Unhappy wife, no life. Thirsty. I got no water in that.
I'm running low, too. We've never done one this long.
And from Canada, Boyz.
The head of the Black Butterfly Society. Although, weirdly on our notes, it says the head of the Black Butterfly Society in this dimension. Oh well, I won't follow that
This
right now.
industry has an unusual amount of redheads.
It does. It does.
That checks out. Again, how are these contestants seeing their way to the ring? Oh, the fireworks help.
Provides her own pyro. They have myriad resources in this Black Butterfly Society, whatever it is.
That is the professional way of saying she's a prima donna who wants her own stuff. At least she has good taste.
Very.
And from Oklahoma, the
Audley Fluffy Bottom the Third making her way to the ring. Extraordinarily unpredictable, I guess is the word that you would use, and as a result it makes her kind of dangerous in a ring, not gonna lie.
Is Fluffy Bottom her name, or is there some kind of rumor about her actual bottom?
If I told you more about this gangrel than you already know, I might have to kill you. Think witness protection, but for vampires.
And they couldn't come up with a better name?
She likes Fluffy Bottom, thank you very much.
That sounds like code for hairy butt.
She's a gangrel, what do you expect?
Not hairy. I expect that from hobbits. Your butt be hairy, Mr. Frodo.
And their opponent from France, Vivacious VAO.
Val making her way to the ring. A woman whose confidence cannot be underestimated. She is the oldest vampire of the entire match. but you know.
So what you're saying is she's grandma.
But she's powerful, Grandma.
You can't underestimate grandma power now. And here they go.
Yeah.
What's happening? I don't know.
Yeah, don't expect us to be fully. Bodies are hitting the ground and all sorts of stuff going on.
And yeah, a lot's going on. It's hard to keep up.
And teams are even fighting against each other. It's a no holds barred in this situation. You would think they would be helping each other. They
and
are not.
Fluffy Bottom hit their Fluffy Bottom.
Oh. Oddly almost flew over, but she gets back in. And now Jolbert is trying to get Tav out of the ring, but Tav fights back. And
Could we have our first elimination?
Oddly's trying.
And we do. Man, that went fast.
We do. Jancelli is out. Blaze getting to have a little rest in the corner while everyone else beats the living snot out of each other.
Is she related to Commander Crude?
Actually, I think they're both Canadian. Anyway,
What's with all the people from Canada?
I collect them. What can I say?
We couldn't find talent in this. I can't even do that.
Yeah, you can't even do that joke. You gotta
That's a
stop
little
yourself before.
Yeah, that's a little bit too much for me, even for the gag.
Yeah, I gotcha. You're allowed to pull the brakes.
Wow! And look at that. Power bombs all over the place.
Yeah. Same strategy as the last Battle Royale. It seems like they're trying to wear each other down before they try to toss each other, with that one rare exception.
But the women are definitely moving at a lot faster pace. They are in a hurry to get this match done.
Yeah.
Now, this is what's interesting.
Oddly tosses Tav over. And oh! Rebecca almost over, but now her own tag team partner, Jolbert, is trying to get... Savis is trying to get Jolbert down. And no, she gets back in.
And you have to wonder, those shades are making her miss those blows by a mile. Oh, 2 eliminations back to back.
Who tossed out Jolbert? What? I can't even keep track of these. Audley, Blaze, Jolbert, all out in one go, and Rebecca's trying to get Val out. But she fights back.
And just like that, we're down to less than half our competitors.
Wow, that was insane. Rebecca trying to get Val over the ropes.
Val's fighting back.
She is. Gets back in the ring.
Oh, is this going to be it?
They're working together to get Rebecca out.
They know she's a threat. That's why. They couldn't beat her otherwise. It's like those 2 dudes with gender.
And now we are down to 2. Who's going to win this?
That didn't work.
Clearly. But that didn't work either. Blow for blow in this one.
Like, those other competitors, man, they just went out. The women wasted no time.
Yeah. Tosses her over, see if she can get her on the ground, and yes!
And she's, wow, that was a kick. She didn't even try to hang on. She was just down.
Here is your winner, Vivacious V8.
Don't underestimate grandma power.
When you have a Methuselah, this happens.
Yeah.
The chat extraordinarily happy about what happened. Now this one is going to take a little bit of setup too, so.
What he said. While you're doing that,
Yes.
I'm going to open up some Pokemon cards. I'm feeling this one. Oh, I got a good one. I'm going to screenshot that.
And finally,
Yeah.
sometimes there are moments in wrestling where the only way you can settle a score is to lock everyone up in a cage, lean away so I don't blow your ears out, and have war games! You can lean back now.
This is War Games!
As William Regal would say, yes. So,
I'm thinking Paul Heyman.
well, yes, Heyman and all others, yes, that have yelled it. So essentially, as I explain this while things go on, Sue and Samantha, not the best of friends.
No.
Then Samantha gets a vampire hunting team going against Elizabeth and Dee in the form of WWE superstars Alexa Bliss and Carmella.
Yeah.
A meeting of mutual enemies is about to happen. These rules will be explained by Samantha Irving before the match starts, so I'm not going to. Ladies, gentlemen, this is War Games.
The following contest is the Women's War Games match! The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in
I need a War
separate
Games match.
cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit.
Yeah.
Now, let the War Games begin!
And it seems like Sue's team got the random advantage that I put on a roll because I didn't do a match.
Exactly. Your mom conveniently got the advantage.
I don't know what you're insinuating, but I don't like it.
You better be happy you helped me win that match.
Thank you to the WWE for allowing us to use their ring, by the way, since you can't make a custom War Games ring.
Well, they did give us gender.
They did. They're also giving us Bliss and Carmella, although I'm not sure how much I'm happy about someone having a vendetta against our wrestlers, but
See,
oh well.
they didn't give us those wrestlers. They interfered. Gender came here the right way.
So both of the commanders are coming in first, so it'll be Sue versus Samantha for a while until each of the people come in.
And representing the Villagers from Kentucky,
Stunning Samantha D makes her way to the ring. The other member of the VFD and constant thorn in Sue's side and Sue in hers.
That was a good era. The Attitude Era was a great era for wrestling. Although this current era is also really good.
Well, I picked the perfect time to get into wrestling, I think.
Because the Attitude Era was good, but also they didn't really take good care of their people. So you've got a lot more of high flyers that are done in ways to take care of their performers in this current era.
We need to talk about me having you on the podcast TSCN Wrestling as a special at some point and talk about our different eras. That would be a good one.
Well, I
I'll put a
have
pin
met
in
John
it.
Cena. I didn't see him, but I met him.
Yes. So the way that this works for someone in the chat that didn't quite catch the rules, so I'll go ahead and let you guys because, I mean, the way that this works, we're going to have to wait for more combatants to get in before this officially begins. But right now, both of them get to beat each other up. Both of them get to wear each other down. Each combatant enters from the different teams until finally everyone is in. That's when the War Games officially begins.
I think it's also important to note that the people who enter in alternating order.
Yes.
So basically, the next person going into a match is going to be someone from Sue's team.
Yes. So they get that advantage. And when people come, they can throw weapons in. This is an anything-goes cage match, essentially, with pinfall or submission being the only way to win this match. It is the ultimate in grudge matches. If you are a group of people that hates another group of people, you have a War Games.
I'm going to start hating people.
Oh, it looks like Sue's team wasn't the one with advantage because one of Samantha's is coming up next.
We have to mute a certain device.
Yes, for me talking about this. So mute your certain devices if you may.
Got a bot.
What?
Bot in chat.
Ah, thank you. Bless the tablet Twitch app for making it that easy.
Oh, I love it.
Alexa Bliss bringing in a chair to which Samantha is using full advantage of, and she's also sliding in a table.
You have more than one, don't you?
Oh yeah, I've got the whole house wired. I'll just say Bliss from now on.
So we can't say, Alexa, what are you doing?
You cannot do that. Stop it immediately. That can lead to some horrible things, and my parents are networked with mine, so if you wouldn't mind. Bliss grabbing the table. What is she even doing with the table?
Can you imagine watching this live with the mouse wired like that?
Yeah. A standing moonsault. Elizabeth Nothing now coming up from Sue's team as Samantha goes all the way to the top and down. Elizabeth wasting no time getting in there to help out her team. Not grabbing any weapons, feeling possibly that they don't need them. I don't know. And taking it straight to Bliss, straight to the face.
Yeah.
And remember, folks, the War Games has not still officially started. This is just them softening each other up as Elizabeth takes the table straight to Bliss's face. Sue giving a leverage shot to Samantha's arm.
Now the question is, when Sam gets the final member of her team in there, will they be able to take advantage of the numbers game before Sue gets her entire team here?
That'll be the question. And here comes Carmella, the last member of Samantha's team.
Now, is she going to bring a weapon?
She's going under the ring. Looks like she's grabbing something.
Sledgehammer.
That's a sledgehammer,
Oh,
yes.
man. Now, we've seen what that could do earlier tonight.
Yep. She's going for something else. What else is she going to bring into this? Another chair.
Now we just need a ladder. Oh, and that sledgehammer is not helping her team.
It is not.
And a stop sign. Maybe she's trying to tell her to stop using that sledgehammer.
And now she crawls in after all those weapons.
And does not grab one.
No, Elizabeth takes care of that situation very dang quick. Sue and Samantha have essentially focused on each other while Elizabeth's been fighting everyone else, but that might be a problem for Sue right now. And electric chair.
And then regular chair.
And Dee must be champing at the bit at this point to get into this match, and in she comes.
And just a brutal assault with that chair.
Dee is going down. What's she getting? She's getting a kendo stick. And that's all. That's all. She's just bringing in a kendo stick as they rush in. The War Games has begun. Now pinfall or submission. Somebody's got to win.
And right now, it's anyone's match. Sam really did not take advantage of the numbers game as well as she could have.
Yes, agreed. Elizabeth picks up the kendo stick.
Now, what's interesting is both competitors' leaders are going up in a 2-on-1 situation.
They are.
And Sam's holding her own while Sue is...
not doing so well.
She's going to need to see a doctor after that one.
All of those sledgehammer shots to the spine.
Did they take... That's copyright infringement. I did that earlier. But Sue's fighting back.
Pulling Carmella's arm, trying to get her to submit, but then Bliss smacks her right in the back of the head.
It may come down to who can get which leader to submit first.
Dee and Elizabeth are tearing Samantha apart.
And so is Bliss and Carmella with Sue. This is
brutal.
This is brutal as all can be. But that's why they call it War Games.
Elizabeth holding Samantha in that submission hold for a while. Bliss finally coming over to help her teammate.
Sue's really taken a lot of damage. So it was a smart move to go ahead and get the numbers game even for Sam.
Yes.
Sue may be out of this match. It may just be come down to can Sam's team last long enough for Sue then to get the pin on Sue. Looks like Sam's wanting to do a personal touch. Oh, we got a high flyer. And it connects. Bliss really went for it.
Using the ropes, but Elizabeth still kicks out.
And that's it. Sam pins Sue for the win. All those shots with a sledgehammer really did it.
Yep. Stick a pin in this War Games. It is done.
This was a banger night.
I'm telling you, Jacob, this was amazing.
This may have been one of the best live events we've ever had. If not the best.
If I can break the fourth wall for a second, the game giving us several moments that we just were not expecting whatsoever.
The interruption with Commander Crud.
To where it was a member of his actual faction, to where its storyline made sense, because that random number generator just rolls that. It does not, it cannot be programmed.
And then just a brutal shots with a sledgehammer in 2 different matches.
Just all in all, a fantastic way to end TSCN wrestling. As I said, I'd love to carry it on, but
it's hard to keep it going consistently. So it might just be like a once in a while thing or something.
Yeah. And just because we are ending this version of it does not mean that we're not going to do something with the 2K games as we go. We could do matches. We could do all sorts of stuff. So who knows?
And of course, 2K25 is coming out soon.
It is. So we may do some fun stuff. And of course, the name TSCN Wrestling does not die, because that's now the name of the wrestling podcast that we're doing around here, which you may show up on occasionally, just depending. So we'll see. But otherwise,
make sure you clear up my agent.
Yes, of course. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is the end of an era. The end of TSCN Wrestling.
Yeah.
We love you guys. And
I kind of like you. You're all right.
Yeah, either way. Fight on. And we'll see you next time.
There is no next time.
Well, around. We'll see you around.
We'll see you.
This has been a production of the Samcast Network, TSCN.TV. What's your passion?
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.